So, I got this several months ago, and now it's time to see if I can make anything cool in it. Hey, it's Acoustic Paint, I'm Elizabeth, and today I'm going to be sketching in this super long, super thin Strathmore sketchbook. Also, before we get started, I have a new light, I have a new backdrop, I have a new desk. I'm so pumped to be filming videos on this set. Let's get started. Hey, so Voiceover Elizabeth here. I did actually talk during this recording. Unfortunately, the audio got corrupted, so here we are with a voiceover. So as you can see, I'm currently sketching out my first idea. I decided to go with a horse-themed spread just because when I first saw the length of the sketchbook, my mind immediately jumped to a zoetrope. For those of you who don't know what a zoetrope is, according to Google, it is one of several pre-film animation devices that produce the illusion of motion. And the way they do that is by having several drawings or pictures, and they put it kind of in a cylinder and spin the cylinder around so it looks like the image is moving. Now, I personally think the most well-known zoetrope, I'll put it up on screen, has to do with horses, and while I could have done several images of the same horse running or doing some sort of action, I decided just to take the idea of horses and make a full spread on this one page. But enough about the zoetrope, let's talk about what I'm actually doing. So as you can see, the medium I'm using is very dark. I'm using a charcoal, I believe it's a 4B general charcoal, and it's a charcoal pencil, so it's pretty easy to use. The only problem is, obviously, with most charcoal, it smears. I'm also using a blending stump and an eraser pencil. Now I'm already on to the second drawing, and I do remember talking about how, kind of a tutorial on how to draw horses, even though this isn't really a tutorial, this is just me messing around in a cool looking sketchbook. If you can see, this horse has 3 circles. It's got the main head, the nose, and then it's got kind of the cheek circle, if that makes sense. I just erased it. But a lot of people, when they're sketching horses, tend to forget that horses have a really big jaw muscle. I don't know, like the cheek is much larger than, say, you were drawing like a dog or a cat or even a person. And this horse I actually had a lot of trouble on. As you can see, I keep changing the ears and I do end up changing the mane. But I generally just talk about to keep in mind the shape of the horse and the face and everything. I will make an in-depth tutorial on how to actually draw a horse head. If you're at all interested, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Now, while I finish up this horse, let me tell you about my next 2 sketches. So, I wasn't really feeling the charcoal. I do enjoy using charcoal, but it is obviously, like I said, kind of messy, and I wanted to try and squeeze at least 2 more sketches into this section right here. So, here I am using a Tuscan Red Color Erase Prismacolor erasable colored pencil. And I decided to do the whole front of a horse. As you may know, I only really like to draw animals from kind of the chest up, so this is a little bit of a different take on an animal for me. I decided to draw the leg, and I'm actually really happy with how this turned out, and I kind of wish I had made the entire spread out of a color erase pencil as opposed to the charcoal. Oh, I even have charcoal in my hand, yeah. It gets pretty much everywhere, and it's very messy, and if you don't do it right, it doesn't look the greatest, so I kind of wish I had just done the color erase, but you know, it is what it is. And here I am adding the shading on the neck and the head and the legs and just the rest of the body of the horse. What I really like about the Prismacolor color erase pencils is that you can get such a tone variation with the same pencil. I don't know if tone is the right word, but the harder you press with the pencil, obviously the more pigment comes off, and it's such a seamless blend, and I really like it. Now onto this next drawing, I decided to fill that one tiny space left with a rearing horse, and this was a little bit of a challenge for me because I've just drawn heads and fronts of horses, and now I'm drawing kind of a profile of the full body, and actually this was a really good exercise. It was almost like gesture drawing or figure drawing, and I just find that really fun and really helpful. But that is all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and please let me know if you liked this voiceover. It's not that difficult to do, and I would be happy to do it in any videos in the future. Anyway, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, click that subscribe button and notification bell to be alerted every time we post a new video. Comment down below your thoughts, share this video with someone if you think they'll like it, and have a fabulous day. Bye!